What up, world? To another episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere. BrandonJaneauShow. Social media platforms, Instagram and Threads, Brandon Janeau, Facebook, The BrandonJaneauShow, and of course, TikTok, before they get rid of it. BrandonJaneauShow. Go follow me on all of those social media platforms. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, follow me on all those social media platforms. Um, Or you can just hit me up here and subscribe here. YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show. YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show. Um, go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show, man. I do comment back, like some of the shorts, the vids, all of it, man. I appreciate anybody that's been subscribing. 2024 has been a crazy year for me, um, but hopefully we keep this going in 2025. 2024 has been nuts, but 2025 hopefully continues to be a great year. All right, let's close out 2024 with this point of view of random shit. Let's close out 2024 with this point of view of random shit. I got 5 topics that I want to talk about, and I'm gonna just variously go through them. I don't want to stay on here too long. So let's get into it. um, let's kick it off with this. Who kicked off 2024 pretty much, and that's Cat Williams. Now, a lot of people would sit there and say Cat Williams pretty much just told y'all exactly what the fuck was about to happen, and we just didn't believe him. We just did not believe him. Do I think Cat is a fucking psychic? Fuck no. I don't think Cat's a fucking psychic. Of course, we live in a world right now where everybody just believes shit and we just believe it. I think, but I think if you believe in the fuck is that damn thing? Shit. What the fuck is that damn thing? Uh, I've got the damn word for it. Um, astrology. Yeah, astrology. You know that like there's certain things about years that you can just be like, yeah, this year is going to be about this, and this is how you do this, and this is why this is going to happen. So I feel like that's kind of how Cat was just looking at it, and it happened. It happened. He told us this year was going to be the year of everything coming to the light, and it happened. Um, Now I've done a couple of point of views and random shits, breakdown, deep dives about Cat starting off the year. Um, and I've talked about it before. Um, I think 2024 was an interesting year. It definitely started with Cat Williams. I would never sit here and act like it didn't. Um, and he definitely opened the doors up for what it became. I think that. But again, like I said, saying he's a psychic is a little weird. But I do believe he believed that this year was going to be a different type of year, and he definitely set the tone. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he didn't set the tone, but yeah, even I don't even think he knew that 2024 would go the way it went. Even if he could sit there and be like, "Yeah, I saw all this shit come." No, you didn't. There's some forces in life that you just be like, "Damn," like God damn, I didn't see that shit coming. I did not see that shit coming at all. Like this, Jamie Foxx. Now, I watched Jamie Foxx special on Netflix. Um, I agree with somebody a little bit on social media when they said it was kind of a little hard to watch. It kind of was. I felt like it was a little bit hard to watch. Um, I get him being so emotional, choked up. This is really like his first real time of being in front of a camera and trying to explain what actually truly happened to him. And that's damn near impossible, man. You just went through literally a life or death situation, and now you have to explain it to people. How the fuck do you explain? Hey, man, I almost died. Like out of nowhere. Like, I almost died, bro. Like, how do you explain that my brain was leaking blood? And how do you explain um I had a stroke? How do you explain that to people? How do you explain that? Especially to this generation. Motherfuckers don't take shit serious. Like, motherfuckers don't take shit serious. So to watch that special was kind of crazy. He's still funny as a motherfucker though. And you still got motherfuckers that are sitting there on TV, on social media being like, Of course, a clone would say that. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. God, shut the fuck up. Like, why do y'all always gotta turn shit into a negative, my nigga? Like, what the fuck do y'all? Why, my nigga? What the fuck? Like, stop it. Like, God, oh fucking mighty. Like, dude, like you don't have to turn everything into a fucking negative. Oh, he ain't really Jamie. He ain't got the back tattoo. What the fuck? What the fuck does that have to do with anything, nigga? Like, really? You niggas just beat, bruh. You see this nigga on stage and you still sitting there saying that ain't him. This nigga's telling you out his mouth they can't clone me, nigga, and you still sitting there. They clone that nigga. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all niggas on social media is top tier. I did like I can't with you. Like this shit is fucking amazing to me that you motherfuckers still on social media being like, I don't believe that's Jamie. Nigga, what? It's out this nigga mouth. Are you serious? Bro, out of all the people to clone, think about this for a second. Out of all the people to clone in the world, no offense, but out of all the people in the world, you gonna clone Jamie Foxx? You could clone Obama. You could clone Obama. You could clone, you know, the people that helped us with the vaccine for the virus, the COVID. You could clone anybody in the world. You cloning Jamie Foxx? No offense to Jamie. Jamie's one of those legends, those icons that you could never replace. But at the same time, nigga, you gonna clone Jamie Foxx, nigga? Out of all the niggas in the world, you gonna clone Jamie Foxx, nigga? Really? Come on, bro. Think, my nigga. Like, shit, you could clone Barack. You could clone who else had a scare this year? Kate Middleton. You could clone her. Out of all the people in the world, Jamie Foxx, nigga. Really? And I love Jamie. But come on, my nigga. Really? Like come on, my nigga. It shit. You just be hearing niggas on social media like these niggas are stupid. Shit. Maybe TikTok is making niggas stupid. Maybe they should ban that shit because niggas are getting dumb. Like this shit is getting embarrassing. Oh my god, motherfuckers are starting turning really fucking stupid. Like it's like you really Jamie Foxx of all the people to clone, nigga. Jamie Foxx, really? Obama, Kate Middleton, doctors that can help, bro. I'm pretty fucking sure there are doctors working on cures for cancer and all this other shit, and you want to clone an entertainer. I guess, nigga. You want to clone Ray Charles. You you, you want to clone Django. Nigga, seriously, fucking shit the fuck. You want to clone Wanda, nigga. Like really, nigga, you calling Wanda, nigga? You cloning Wanda, nigga? The fuck are you serious? Like, oh my god, man. Y'all niggas here, bro. Niggas be serious. This shit is funny. You cloning the nigga that sang on slow jams. That's what we doing. That's what we doing out here in these streets. We cloning niggas from that singing on slow jams. They blame it on alcohol. That's what we cloning in this bitch today. Okay, we cloning. I nigga. I guess nigga. I guess. I guess nigga. I guess. Somebody go sit here and see this shit and be like, but that's why they gotta clone him. Cause nigga, shut your ass up. Nigga, shut your ass up. Shut up. There's so many other people you could be cloning in this fucking world, bro. Jamie Foxx would be last on my list. I'm sorry, bro. Like that's Jamie would be the last person on my list, my nigga. God damn, nigga. Oh good God. Yeah, people fucking oh shit. One person I know damn well they're not cloning anytime soon is Diddy. Nigga is not getting cloned anytime soon. Diddy finally got it. Diddy's in prison, man. That's something I did not think would happen on 2024 bingo card, but it happened. It fucking happened. Listen, man. I've done a deep dive. Talked about Diddy too on his podcast this year. I talk about him. I don't fuck with Diddy. Never have. I listen to Listen to Carday new album 06 Dreaming. and he talks about his mom being on the, making the band where Diddy had them walk in Brooklyn to go get cheesecake for him. He said, "Look how that shit just played out for that nigga." So clearly something, what I'm saying? But it's shit like that. Like I feel like we've always known about Diddy. People have always known Diddy was a little weird, a little off, but yet you just kept giving this motherfucker respect. Like you kept giving this nigga like I don't say respect because I don't think we gave him respect. I think I think he was just somebody in the industry that you chose not to replace. That's really what it was. That's really what I think it is. You just chose not to replace him. You chose to ignore what he was. And there's tons of, like I've been saying, man, there's tons of people in the industry. They knew what Diddy was doing. Now y'all backtracking it and being like, oh, I never went to the party. I left early. And get the fuck out of here. You knew what this nigga was doing. You knew what he was doing. You knew what he was doing. Stop acting like you didn't. That's why so many people, like I've always said, until I hear from Mary J. Blige, who's really close to Diddy, Faith Evans, people like that that's really close to Diddy, I don't want to hear shit from no one. I don't want to hear shit from no one. Now you got Jay Z getting pulled into this shit. I don't know if Hove is a part of this. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he is or isn't, because I don't know. Nobody knows. But Diddy feels like a nigga that's just off. That video of him doing what he did to Cassie, he's a piece of shit for it. I mean, let's be real, man. But again, like I said, these are things we've heard people talk about. This motherfucker does shit like this, and we've heard shit like this. This isn't just some random shit that just popped up in 2024. This has been going on for like since I was a child, bro. Like I've always heard stories about this nigga. This nigga seems like a nigga that's a little off. Like he seems like a weird ass nigga that use a lot of baby oil. Like this nigga seems like a nigga that is a little fucking off. Like you just like, yeah, this nigga a little off. Like any nigga that will dance in a music video and tell another grown ass man to take that is off. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what you say. That nigga is off. That nigga is off. I don't give a fuck. This nigga used to be in making in the band, trying to tell people how to run their careers. When nigga you, this nigga was off the day this nigga had an R&B cipher. I said this nigga on a different level of kind of weird. This nigga had people come to the house and battle these niggas singing. Like, what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like, shit was, this shit was so fucking crazy, bro. Yo, you like who remembers that episode of Making in the Band? This nigga had fucking grown ass men middle of the fucking living room fucking singing. Sang battling. Like the fuck? This nigga thought that was entertainment. Not the fucking and he was judging the shit out this hoe. Like, and he was judging the shit out that hoe. Yo, you just sitting there like this nigga, this nigga needs to be locked up. I thought that shit back in '08. Nigga, like the fuck? I thought this nigga should have been locked up then. Like, this nigga need to be locked up. This shit is ridiculous. Yo, them niggas started singing End of the Road. Yo, you just sitting there like, this shit is. You just sitting there like, this shit is embarrassing. Like, what the fuck is these niggas doing? Yo, this shit, yo, man, that nigga needed to be locked up then, bro. That nigga needed to be locked up then. All jokes aside, man. All jokes aside. If he did anything to people, seriously, real shit. A prison cannot be. Uh, a prison is being nice to him. A prison is being nice to him. If he did any of this shit that he's alleged doing to people, a prison is being nice to him. One person I will say, and this is truly how I feel about this whole situation. Any person that he has inflicted pain on, if it's true, allegedly, if he's done things to you, I hope you find the justice that you deserve, man. I hope you find the justice that you deserve. I hope you get the closure that you get the closure to this chapter in your life, and I hope you get the peace, man. You know, um, and you get to live, you get the justice, you get the peace, and you get the closure that you deserve, man. Like this man got away with this shit probably for years. Diddy been in the game for 30, 40 fucking years, bro. Like this been going on since the fucking 90s, damn near. Like the man's been moving like this for a long fucking time, bro. So this, like I said, usually like we've been knowing about the shit, but this feels like it's more to this story than people are in really get into it. So we shall see, man. We shall see. One person in particular that I do believe needs to be. She probably already has it, but I really just hope she gets it more, the closure and everything, and that is Cassie. I hope she gets the closure, the peace, and the justice that she deserves because that shit was fucked up. And I know they're technically saying that. I know they're technically saying that that's not why he's locked up. Is the video that he did, him beating Cassie like that at their hotel, but that's one of the reasons. Let's not act like that's not one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons. So I hope she gets the peace that because she really went through it for 10 fucking years. Like, so for 10 fucking years, she went through that shit. Like, bro, like, yeah, man. So, and I kind of said this shit. I said if Cassie starts saying some shit, it's over for that nigga. Cause it's one thing to have people from the outside talk about you. It's a whole other thing for a person to actually have lived it with you to start talking about you. It's a way different conversation. So, yeah, told you I'll be all over the map this episode. A point of view of random shit. So let's get back to my favorite topic that has all been on my all of this shit. I've done this pretty much since the fucking shit started. Let's end this shit, and that is this: Kendrick and Drake. Listen, the internet is not real because you let these motherfuckers get on social media all day and tell you how somebody's career is supposed to pan out, and yet you have no career, you have no legacy, and you have nobody that really fucks with you like that. I had to hear people sit there for fucking months, try to tell me that J. Cole should not be in a big three no more. And then you see last night, and the man sells out Madison Square Garden with a 10-year-old album and do old mixtape songs. And you just sit there and say, these motherfuckers are stupid. They don't know shit. And you just let them talk. This is why I've always said I'd rather let people die on the fucking hill. Because nowadays, that's all you can do is let people talk. The more they talk, the more you understand that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But you won't never know that if you don't let them talk. That's why being quiet is actually a good thing. Because you can find out who the fuck is bullshit. Who the fuck is lying to you. You can tell right from the moment they start talking like this nigga ain't about none of that shit he talking about. You can hear that from the moment you hear that nigga start talking. Hey, this nigga ain't about none of that shit he talking about. This beef was bad for hip hop. I know people sit there and think it wasn't, but it was. It was bad for hip hop because you have people now sitting here telling you that Cole's not of the big three, and Drake has never had really significance in the culture and all this other shit. I think this beef wasn't good for hip hop. It wasn't because now you put somebody in a position. This is what I truly feel. This is the thing. People are crying over the Spotify situation that just happened. Drake ended up being top three of a lot of people's Spotify's, and everybody's like, "I don't listen to Drake. I don't know what happened." Okay, sure. Okay, sure, sure you don't. Of course you don't. And then they happen, and everybody's like, well, I've always said out of those three, I would listen to J. Cole and Drake first. I listen to Drake, then I listen to J. Cole. Then I listen to J. Cole, then I listen to Drake. You know what's the ironic thing is? If you listen to J. Cole, you probably listen to Drake. I saw a lot of people who had J. Cole on their list, and then Drake was right after him. I saw my Apple gave me my replay list of this year. I didn't even know they gave me that shit. I was like, oh, they really gave me that shit. Holy fuck. And I saw it, and it was Drake and J. Cole throughout the whole year. It was 1 month it was Drake, 1 month it was J. Cole, 1 month it was Drake, 1 month that it wasn't either of them. It was March, yeah, and it was Justin Timberlake because he had a new album coming out, and I was like, nah, I fuck with Justin Timberlake, so yeah. But that was the only month. Other than that, the whole year was Drake and J. Cole, Drake and J. Cole, Drake and J. Cole, Drake and J. Cole. I want Kendrick to succeed. I want Kendrick to succeed. But I feel like the cost of Kendrick succeeding is going to cost him everything that he's pretty much tried to sell people that he was. And that is, he's going to have to become Drake. And that is something that I think people don't want to admit. To to replace somebody like Drake. Drake is a global fucking artist, bro. Like, people need to stop playing like this man isn't one of the greatest to ever do it. 15 years of dominance just doesn't fade away in 3 fucking months or a year. It don't fade away. Excuse me. It doesn't fade away. You could sit there all day and shit on that man. You could sit there and talk about how corny he is and all that other shit. You say I like old Drake more. I like old Kanye, and I don't even like old Kanye like that. Drake's music is still relatable, bro. And I think people don't want to admit it because you would have to admit that Kendrick shit isn't. No, Kendrick shit is relatable too. I think that's the thing about people. You can respect both artists. You can love both artists. But to sit there and act like you got to pick a side is ridiculous. This beef, like I said, was terrible for hip hop because you have people that have never spoken on shit like this ever speaking on shit like this, and they sound like they're just like trying to now just excavate Drake getting the fuck up out of here. Like, they're trying to extradite it to get Drake the fuck up out of here. But the fact of the matter is, you went to the opposite of the spectrum to get him the fuck up out of here. You went to somebody like Kendrick, who's never wanted to be the guy in the senses of what Drake is. Kendrick has got to be everything Drake is to get rid of Drake, which means he's gonna have to put out the what y'all say, the quality over quantity shit. He's gonna have to start putting out the quantity. He's gonna have to start putting out albums every year. He's gonna start to put, because you cannot sit there and tell me you're gonna replace Drake with the opposite of him. And the industry is gonna survive. You can't do it. This is why I've always said this doesn't make any sense for Kendrick to get into a battle like this, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to live up. You're gonna either have to live up to what Drake was, or, and I love what 50 Cent said. 50 Cent was like, "Yo, Kendrick need to carry. If I was Drake, I would sit for a year and see if Kendrick could carry the industry by itself." And I would do. I would too. I would be like, "Listen, nigga, you want this shit so much? Go ahead and carry it, nigga. Do it. You think you can do this? Do it." Do I think Kendrick could do it? Jury's still out. I don't know. But it isn't about if he can do it. It's about what it pretty much shows people, which is you sold out to your own cause. Which you scream about watching a party die just to join the party. you you scream about watching the party die, and yet you're the machine. You're now the machine. So what about this party is dying? If I was Drake, I would leave. I would say fuck y'all and leave. I would live. I would have left. I wouldn't have put out shit. I would have left and I would have been gone for 2 years. And let's see what happens. To promise you, Kendrick don't want that. Kendrick don't want to be Drake as much as he says, and he thinks he can be. That's the thing. He thinks he can be, but it's not going to end well for him. And I'm telling you this shit now. It's not going to end well. It's not. Because he would have to. But again, we live in a time period right now where everybody believes they ride or die, no matter what. Even if that person that they're listening to don't really ain't really built like that. It's just a ride or die, and I respect it. But yeah, I don't think it's going to go well for Kendrick. I just don't. And the last topic we want to talk about is this: Trump is president again. Trump will be officially sworn into presidency in January. I don't know when. I don't really care. Um, but already some fuck shit is happening. You got drones every fucking where. Um, Trump now is saying he ran on the policies of I'm gonna drop groceries down, I'm gonna drop grocery prices down, and now he's like, oh, that's very hard to do. No shit. No shit. You know the hill that I've been talking about on people dying on? This is one of those hills. You voted for the man, you bought him in, he's not a president. You have to watch yourself get, you have to watch this. You have to watch, quote unquote, the party die. Because you believe that he was going to fix this. And he isn't. He was never going to fix it. Here's the thing: neither was Kamala. Neither was Kamala. You still believe a government is going to fix some shit for you. You're dumb. You're stupid. Government don't give a fuck about us. They never did. Yeah, they run on the policies that they care about us. They don't give a fuck about us. Not one. And you gave the party that truly does not give a fuck about you all of the power. You gave the party that truly does not give a fuck about you all of the power. So congratulations. 2025 is going to be an interesting fucking year if we live to see it go to another year. Because the way people are talking, this shit, we you got people already bombing shit in other countries. It yeah, yeah. So we shall see. Point of view of random shit. Um, I haven't really done it a lot this year for this season. Um, Mainly because there's not really a lot of topics that I want to talk about, and if I do want to talk about it, I can just deep dive it. There's not multiple topics that I want to talk about, but like I said, 2025 is going to be an interesting year. We shall see, and I might have to bring it back for point of view of random shit in 2025. But if not, I will be using it for other various series that I have. You've been seeing, like I said just a moment ago on my Wrestling Life podcast. You'll see me do it on point of view of random shit. I've done it a couple times with point of view of random shit. You might see it on. I might do it for I Bleed Sports if I got a topics. They got topics that I just haven't. I can't really hit on. Even though I'm like doing an hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours on I Bleed Sports, but there might be some topics that come up during the week that I don't talk about Tuesdays, so I might catch it on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Um, Football season's winding down, so I'm not about to do pick'ems with my brother Juan. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on, but until then, point of view of random shit will still be a part of this, my BrandonJaneauShow podcast. It just might not be a series like talking about it. And if I do it, it's gonna probably be to end the year. So like I did tonight. So yeah. But until then, man, I am Brandon Janeau. This has been point of view of random shit. End of the year recap. Till next time, man. I am Brandon Janeau. Peace.